There's advantages and disadvantages of both approaches. There's no one solution that's going to solve every problem. The XRP ledger is a fixed function ledger. New features can be added to it, but it takes time, and they have to be features that have some mass demand. If there's a feature that has some niche demand, it's probably not going to be supported on the XRP ledger. The EVM sidechain can do that. The disadvantage, some of the ones you mentioned, but one of the big ones is the security problem. I'm sure you've heard stories of people who approve smart contracts and they don't know what those smart contracts do because it is so expressive.
Yep.
And so I think there's room in the market for both approaches to coexist as part of an ecosystem. If asset portability, we'll have asset portability through the Axelar bridge, so at least you'll be able to, if nothing else, you will be able to move XRP between, the XRPL main chain and the EVM sidechain. I'm sure, Axelar and others will build bridges that will allow portability of other assets. And so we'll have an ecosystem where people can experiment with new technologies, and then if there are things that make sense to include as features on the XRP Ledger main chain, then those things will be able to be adopted. But the point that I think is the most important is that there isn't one best answer. There's advantages and disadvantages to all of the different technologies. The XRP Ledger has very high speed, very low cost. It has the concentrated liquidity. It has issued assets. It has a bundle of very nice features, but it can't address the sort of long tail of use cases that have some weird requirement that just isn't expressible in it. So I think there's room in the market for all of these things to solve the problems that they solve best, as long as users don't get locked into one part of the ecosystem or another.